UNCW women's basketball hosts Mount Olive in its lone exhibition Saturday inside Trask Coliseum. Coach Adell Harris joins us now. And Coach, you've had a couple of weeks of practice with your squad, and things are gearing up for the 2015-16 campaign. Give us an update of how things have gone for the Seahawks.
Things are good. I think our kids are ready to go. We've had a few practices where we scrimmaged versus our male practice players, and then we had a close scrimmage. So I think our team will be very excited on Saturday versus Mount Olive to get an opportunity to play in front of fans.
A large majority of your roster this year returns from a year ago, and obviously that experience will help going into the 2015-16 campaign. How does the experience of having a veteran roster help you in preparing for the season and also getting those newcomers on board with what you're trying to do?
Well, up to this point, it's been really good because they understand. Most of them have been kind of in our program for 3 years. Even if they haven't played 3 years, they've sat out a year. So they understand the drills, they understand the expectations, they understand what's required of them on game day, and all of those little things that we've had to teach for the last 2 years. We're now having upperclassmen be able to teach it to the few kids we have that are young. But at the same time, I think our practices have been better, a little more intense, a little more focused on what we have to do. So maturity helps us with that. Our leadership has got to be good all year, and that's something we've addressed in our scrimmages, being able to be mentally tougher than the competition. I think that's what experience gives you, or older players give you. So I'm hoping to see an experienced team on Saturday, more from a mental toughness standpoint. We can play harder, longer. We can be more focused for longer.
Mount Olive, the opponent coming into Trask Coliseum on Saturday, and while they are a Division II program, a team that will give you a test going into the opener in a couple of weeks. What do you expect to see from the Trojans, and what are some keys to success against them on Saturday?
Mount Olive played us really well. They're well coached. I'll say that first. And then they played us really well last year. I think the game was really, really tight throughout, and we maybe kind of got an opportunity to pull away in the last 10 minutes of the game. But I thought they were tough. They played hard. They shot the ball extremely well against us. So we have to play harder. And whether we're playing Mount Olive or anyone else, we want to make things tough for them on the defensive end of the floor, make them take contested shots, difficult twos, and then rebound the ball and run and play fast. So we got our hands full. Execution won't be perfect for either team this early in the year, but the effort and the attitude in which we go about our business has to be at a very, very high level.
Season tickets and tickets for Saturday available by calling 800-808-UNCW or by logging on to uncwsports.com. Coach, thanks for the time and best of luck.
It's like a dead crowd. The game is just long and, not as fun.
Nobody's coming to watch us play. We've been working so hard.
On our off days, on our in practice, in the weight room and things like that.
We're not just playing for our teammates, we're playing for the crowd as well because they're coming out and they're supporting us.
UNCW represents Wilmington, North Carolina. It makes you want to go harder, whether it's on defense or offense, just always trying to be the best we can be. Help us fill Trask.